Boo, 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 do, be do, 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 do. Hello, hello, hello. How is everybody? Hello, Tina, Mel, and Shimmy. Shimmy, shimmy, sham. How is everyone today? Hello. Hello. You're just tired. Oh, man. Was it like a late night or not feeling well or... So I realised I did these the wrong way around. So this should be... Get into it straight away. Just rip up all the ground, rip up all the grass, relay it. Get the gardeners in. Work sucks. My ankles hurt, my back even more. Oh man. What is it you sort of do, if you don't mind me asking? Yep, cool. And now let's relay the grass where I would like the grass. I feel you've listened to my complaints enough today, but things... No. Better now. How is your... That's good. As long as they're better, then you can stop complaining. I'm joking. Complain away. It's a safe place. Hairdress. Yeah. Yeah, you gotta literally stand all day. Just a little bit through here. I should have really just done it all grass and then I'm stupid. Well, hello, Broccoli Rob. How are you? Just tired on antibiotics, seeing fish that turned into impetigo. Been asleep most of the day, did watch. Yeah, I saw you were popping in and out of Daz's stream. But yeah, it's definitely important to get rest. Just do a bit of that, a bit of that. The only food I got into my system during my shift was half a banana and 3 cups of coffee. Oh man, definitely like go and sort dinner out or look after yourself if you need to hop off. Definitely don't put yourself out. I wouldn't watch Mr. Broccoli Rob. Yeah, of course. Everyone's got to watch Broccoli. Every day. Bit more. Bit of grass up here. Bit here. There. Need to do dinner in a bit. It's a note. What's... Be the judge of that, Mel. What's What's normal dinner tonight? Bit of rock. Indian takeaway style chicken tikka masala with rice and onion bhaji. Very nice. Yeah, that's pretty normal. I'm doing well, just having some food before I start resi. I am pretty good, thank you very much. What was a broccoli's dinner tonight? Let's think about eye lines for them. Like sight lines, should I say. Yeah. So from here, you can see all the way through. You can see through here. Excellent. Always watching. Mike Wazowski. Right. Now it's time for. I actually did more than I thought I remembered that I'd done. I didn't think I'd placed any trees when I was starting, but here we are. What's Asta? Oh, okay. I don't mind that. Playing Water Park Sim tonight. They're being sneaky, not paying for the tickets. Yeah, yeah. You said that they were doing that. Was it yesterday at Rimworld or was it Monday for Zoo that you belted one of them into the pool? Got to do what you got to do. Will you? A wall just fell out. The whole wall fell. I got the living room to myself, just a sleeping puppy on the floor. Nice. You're pleased to know I did not have takeaway tonight. I'm surprised. I suppose it's a Wednesday though. It's a normal day not to have a takeaway. But at the same time, I wouldn't have been shocked if you had had a takeaway. Let's get a bit of grass through here. Trees, please. There we go. It feels so nice having fresh bedding after being ill for nothing better than a fresh bed. The disrespect I get from you is unbelievable. It's just most of the time you have a takeaway. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Had a couple of cheese toasties. Oh, nice. I didn't say that. I just said you have more than the average bear. Oh, did you have some cheese toast as well, Tina? You would never get this disrespect from Limmy because he wouldn't read your chat. He's way too famous. His chat goes 30 times faster a minute than mine. You also wouldn't get this personalised touch with Limmy. Limmy definitely wouldn't greet you with an A up dot. You're the reason I had them. To be fair, I have a lot of cheeky disrespect from a streamer I've watched was put in a dungeon on his Discord for the rest of the month, but then again, we are just ferals in his stream. You also got to know that I don't actually mean anything. Surely you know me well enough by now. I'm just a cheeky chap. Right, I don't care. I ate some toasted bread with butter and cheese. Cheese toasty then? Or was it not like a sandwich toasted drippy cheese? Was it just toast, butter, cold cheese? Not grilled cheese, no, toasted with cold cheese. Still good. So, what did you have for dinner tonight then, Megs? I am intrigued. Thai green curry. Damn. That is way more surprising in the fact that Phil ate Thai green curry. This is going to be a bit more bushy round the back of here. The floating grass. The bear doesn't come back here very often, so it doesn't trample the grass. Don't like the floating grass. He eats what he's given. Yeah, no, that's fair play. I assumed he doesn't eat anything without gravy. It is true, all boys love gravy. I'm enjoying the cooler weather. It is a nice 18 degrees. Still not the coolest, but we had rain, so albeit for like 5 minutes, but it has cooled down significantly because we stopped him getting in a motor he wanted, started a hype train, and he had to eat beans. Eat jelly beans that day? No. Oh, okay. Jelly beans are not too bad. I ate Chinese and was so violently sick. If I lived at home, I went into my mum's room to tell her. I thought you just said you had Thai green curry. Oh, other day. Okay. I get it now. Just stood at the door like, I've been sick. You let the whole house know at 3 a.m. Jesus. The rain last night was so nice. Yeah, it was. When I heard it, I was like, oh, it's remembered how to rain. The ones have wet. Oh, okay, yeah, yeah, like the Harry Potter style. 30s every flavour beans, but they're just grim and disgusting. Do a little bit more. Now let's move on to. Look at that when you zoom out. It's still there. Zoom in, still there. What's your problem? I'm the same, Phil. It has to be like I'm actually throwing my entire organs up. And these be bushes. Nice little beach sapling bush. Looks like it can be a bush. Let's just see what I've got. My kissy favourites. We do love a bramble. Yeah, let's get rid of that one. You've been replaced by bramble bushes. Not over dramatic. We've been sick. Poorly. Now Talia wants a brush just as you're about to chill. Bobby attacks the brush, but I just think it's because he's an idiot. Brambles, not many. Couple of brambly boys. Sort of. Couple of bramble bushes sets the mood. How do we rate the trading card simulator game? Yeah, it's good. It's getting a lot of updates. Yeah, I did. You can replace everything with Pokemon. Probably even Pal World now that they've got their own card game. Actually, I'm gonna put some rocks down. Some temperate rocks just in these gaps whilst I'm here. Obviously, that's the biggest rock in the world. Go away. Just to. Got a smaller one somewhere. Maybe this guy. Maybe this guy. Maybe this guy. Can we fuck for that? I don't know why she's asking that. Like, she'd be on my PC or anything. Go away, back. Little bits of rocks in the stocks. Everybody wants to do the rock dance. Rock. No, you're too big. I have to dash, but I'll be back later if you're still around. If not, I'm sure. Yeah, you dash away, Mr. Broccoli. I hope your stream goes well. If you are streaming late, I will catch your stream because your Resi stream last time was great. So try and stay on as long as possible. Obviously, if you can't, don't worry about it. But yeah, no, thank you. Yeah, he's playing Resi. Which Resi is it? Is it? Four remake. There you go. Anyone wants to go see that? Broccoli Rob. Go watch some amazing Resi 4. Ah, too big. You keep saying this, Phil, but I've seen the Black Flag remake and it looks great. So I don't know what you're crybaby about. But it's Capcom at the end of the day. Capcom on PS5, probably better on PC. What I've watched, Capcom can do no wrong. They just absolutely smashed it out of the park with everything they release. Fake repo on stream, but you are pirates. Elaborate. Um, it is. I was saying Resi's Capcom, so it's hard to beat a Capcom remake like Resi because Capcom are just brilliant. I mean, the improvements they made were good. Like, you're not having that you could dive anywhere. You didn't have to have the diving bell to go underwater. So you could just swim around underwater. Couldn't do that in the original. But I just feel like any Assassin's Creed of that era will feel dated just because of the newer ones. Like, I think if they did, I think that's potentially why they're not doing a 2 remake, because people will complain that it's just not the newer ones and the gameplay is just old. For what? For what? ¿Por qué? Was that Mirage? Also makes what's this game you've teased but don't want to tell the name of? Just putting dinner on. Haven't had Indian food in ages. I'm trying to remember the last time I did. It's been a while. Last pirates died together. I mean, the title was pretty shit. I'm trying to convince EA to give me Star Wars for free. Well, okay, yeah, it looks exactly like Repo. The damn 16. I mean, it does. I saw something recently, maybe like a recent gameplay trailer, and it does look a little bit janky. Not to say that it won't be great or potentially not be great, but it just looked a little bit Roblox. Tons of AI drama. Yeah. Just like what, like Claire Obscure AI drama, where they've used art assets or like worse? Yeah, yeah. Well, it was more that they forgot to replace placeholder art, and it was AI. I think they patched it. Um, that's why I'm saying it. So it wasn't as much drama as Reddit made it out to be. It was just a little bit of placeholder art they'd forgot to take away. Just doubling down on AI being better and cheaper than paying art. Oh, okay, yeah, yeah. This was like a poster on a lamppost that they just forgot to take away. They had the art for it, so I think it was literally patched. Obviously, Reddit made it out to be as if it was spitting on artists. But yeah, that sounds like you've probably got it filtered to playable. Yeah. Which is confusing. It's not games you can play, it's games you have installed. Just twist this down a bit like that. Go in. Yeah. Build out the rest of this mountain. Can I align to surface? Yeah, let's do this. Just to get the basic shape, and then we can blend. A smaller flat piece. There we go. I forgot that existed. Oh, Euro Truck. Yeah, yeah. To answer your question a sec ago, Phil, yes, I've watched. There's another one as well. Came out about an hour or so ago. Again, they're not really giving away too much or that important, but the nighttime one, it looked insane. Like nighttime actually looked like night. Um, yeah. The thing is as well though, Phil, those videos are all HDR encoded. So if you've got a way to watch it on a HDR display, it will look even better. Which I did. I watched it on my TV. Just yeah, the nighttime just looked well like night basically, like really deep, which I loved about Red Dead. But yeah, there's another video up. It's not like it's about as exciting as the other one, where he's on foot, driving. Sorry, but it confirms the little things that people thought about the other two. Where when he's gets a 2-star wanted level and it's not filled, the stars are not filled in. It means that the police are looking for him, but they don't know anything. And then when they're filled in, I think it means that they're actively chasing. And the little symbols underneath, like there was a clothes symbol, a face symbol, and a car symbol, meaning that they know what you're wearing, they know what your face looks like, and they know what car you're driving. That's confirmed in the new clip. So it gives you an idea of that you can escape them by changing those things. If they only know what clothes you're wearing, then change clothes. If they only know what car you're driving, but they don't necessarily know your face, change car. So like confirms some of those mechanics, and also in the new video, he kills he attacks a cop, and he gets a 1-star wanted level. He kills the cop, and his 1-star wanted level goes away. So it's the Red Dead system of kill the witness, no crime. Yeah, nothing. Yeah, that's what I thought with the other one. It's the same with this new one an hour ago. There was nothing overly exciting about it, but it just showed more of the world, and the world just looks just incredible. Turn off align to surface now, so then I can do this. Sent you a photo of dinner in Discord food tab. Okay, hold on. Let me. I don't even have Discord open. Let's load it up. On live in the future. Very nice. Those onion barges look good. Go back to align to surface so I can bury you. Let's come inside here. Let's bury some of nope. Bury some of these. Bury some of that. I want new barges now. Yeah, same. I want an Indian. Been looking forward to this all day. Masala been in the slow cooker for most of the evening. Rice, yeah, rice takes. If it's sort of a microwave bag of rice, then it takes. But yeah, slow cooked tikka masala. Yeah, 90 seconds. Yeah. Cool, Ben. The brands are available. Although I'd be happy to be sponsored by Uncle Ben if you watch him. Yeah, do it. I've yet to make Tina's recipe she sent. Come on. All right, let's do this. There, you go there, and then sink. Go. Just wanted to cover that little spot up. And are we going to have dinner, watch Simpsons? Yeah, no, yeah, go for it. Enjoy. Okay. Just cover this bit up. Then we'll cover it with little shrubs. So that is them done. Let's turn off. Turn off that. Hey, Hope. You done your vintage wrapping? Are you selling to the Aussies? Yeah, I think she is. I think she got someone buying from Australia. Oh no, it wasn't. No, she saw Perth and thought it was Australia. Um, yeah, then it ended up being like Perth here. But easy mistake to make. Right, let's go back over here and do some more brambly bushes. Yeah, I started here, didn't I? Just got carried away with rocks. Rock and stone. Yo, cute. Stop peddling your goods. Just get banned for peddling. 5 stars. Hey up, Daz. How are you? Yeah, I'm brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Yeah, I'm good, thanks. Just doing some bushes and rocks. How was the rest of WoW? Yeah, it was. I got to watch a chill stream all day, and uh, work wasn't too bad, so I can't complain. It's good we smashed the goal we had. Nice. How did you find it this time around as well? Like the whole day? Yeah, yeah. I sort of got that the vibe you were just enjoying yourself a lot more and chat as well. Really good. It was good seeing it as well from my perspective, not being um, familiar with WoW or the latest expansion. It was just funny when I was thinking about. I was like, oh, I don't even have it installed. Do you know what? I'm going to install it. I don't have to pay. I can level. I can level to 20 for free. And then I was like, okay, it's installed. I may as well make the two characters I want to test out, and then when I've got a bit of downtime, I can give it a go. So I was like, I'll just launch it. Um, create my paladin and hunter, and literally as I was like, BattleNet play, you were like, then you asked, "Oh, you're gonna give it a go?" I was like, maybe. As I'm launching the game right now, don't even play Otherwhile. Well, Otherwhile had a problem. Um, the power cut. Yeah, so you're like, someone's launched. Wow. Yeah, it deleted the database when I had a power cut. It's all back now, but you will have to recreate anything. Let's go for some bracken. Everybody loves bracken. Yeah, it is back up now, but yeah, you just have to create a login and create a new character. If you're inclined, that is. My problem is I just don't have the time to play WoW. Yeah. Yeah, I'm glad yours went well today, Daz. It looks fun. Just a chilled time, running some dungeons, listening to voice chat. Yeah, exactly. And when you get to that sort of point in the game where you can just come back for a week, come back for a day of the week, chill with some dungeons and friends, and yeah, do some bis hunting. Hey Orca, how are you today? You got yourself some Bengal spice tea? I don't know what that is. Sounds fancy. Need to find out now. What's Bengal spice tea? Similar to chai. I'm not a tea drinker, unfortunately. Sorry to burst your bubble. I don't drink any hot drinks. Where is that? Unfollow, close the stream, not having it. Some like a tea aficionado. Runs to yeah, yeah. Here we go. Boys unite. I like um yeah. I would say so, yeah. I like a peach iced tea. But yeah, it's the fact it's hot that I don't like. Just all tastes like hot water. You'll be like, oh, here's a tea. I'll be like, oh, hot water. Like, oh, okay, here's a coffee. I'll be like, oh, a bit of hot water. I like Bovril, but that's just basically because it's gravy. Drink, yeah, exactly. Yeah, Lipton's, that's fine. Monster's fine. Nasty hot water though, like coffee is hot water. It just tastes like bitter hot water. What's your views on hot chockey? No, don't like it. Just hot water and sugar. People usually put cream and milk in all the hot. Yeah, but it's still just hot water. Just what it tastes like is what I'm saying to me. I know I'm wrong, and it doesn't taste like, and it isn't just hot water, but that's essentially what it is to me. Yeah, go for it, Donna. Not Donna. Daz. You like a matcha? Cold, yeah, but that's because it's, as you just said, there. It's with white chocolate syrup. Tastes like white chocolate. The hot matcha tasted like hot water and grass. I hope they had an elevator in Planet Zoo too. Ah, I'm not. I don't think I've seen anyone request that. But what are you thinking? Just for like the so you can make like better guest areas without having to rely on stairs taking up like all the room. A lot of builders have multi-level zoos. Yeah, I do. Um, and it would be handy, to be fair. Um, Especially where my um, Cayman are. It'd be easy to get down rather than having to improvise. Megan likes boba because of the slimy throat sensation. Ooh. I like boba because it tastes. It's basically just cold juice with sweets at the bottom. Don't like anything in my throat. Thank you very much. That's why you got pregnant. Yeah, I'll show you Walker actually. Over here, it would be handy to have here. If I move in, rather than having this works because it goes over the habitat, but it would be nice maybe to just have an elevator here, straight down, come out here, or here would be quite handy, I guess. Elevator at the bottom of here, straight up to go see the show. But yeah, so yeah, I get it. I've just not really thought about it. Just because I guess the limit's there now that we can't have them. 2.4 second ad break is starting soon. Well, he'll be back now, won't he? Says he's got 2 minutes left. I'll wait. Unless he's here now. Hear him. I played the song Until I Found You to my grandma, and she thought it was a 50s song. I don't even know if I know that song. Until I Found You. Steven Sanchez and M. Byhold. I'm not sure. You have some weird settings though, Phil. You never get ads. But yeah, that's where I would have an elevator. Dirty Sanchez, now available in your local library. Yeah, here. So you could get up from seeing the seals to the show. Or here. Or even here. Like imagine having a station here for the WWF Centre and you go straight up to learn about conservation. That'd be handy. Back to placing individual pieces of bracken. Get spammed with them from most places. It is weird that the one with two people is just a random mashup. Wow, I've never heard of it. Yeah, I don't even know who Steven Sanchez is. Are you American by chance, Orca? Yes. Yeah. Yeah. That's probably why we don't get in the UK. We don't get fed as much American artists. There's obviously the obvious um, big artists we get. When it's like Morgan Wallen or something like that, it's only because they've been in a film or something. I am. You should look me up. Very many famous songs. His last album. Well, they can't all be psychodrama, can they? Okay, done some over here. Let's plop some. Yep, yep, yep. Some lady ferns. Do I go for the odd Himalayan birch? Have I got any Scots pines in here? I don't think I do. No. Not his lady's fern again. I may do a couple of custards. Bit of blossom. Bit of custard. How is your beard striped and not just a general mix? Because I'm an old man. It's just the way it is. Same reason people get like strips of grey in their hair. Dyed, yeah, because I would dye it just grey at the front and black everywhere else. Yeah, it's just at the front. It just went grey because I'm old and decrepit. Yeah, that's it. It's the wisdom spilling out of my mouth every time I speak. I'm 38, so I'm old. I've been born in the 80s. Um, but with scalp hair, it's more random. I don't think so. Not, I've not noticed. Imagine me born in the 80s. 88. Barely the 80s. It's not like I'm an 80s child. Very much a 90s child. Yeah, I mean, my hair on my head is like sort of grey here, but on the top it's not. So it's just the sides. It's gone. It's not gone. Look, all that hair. It's going, but it's still there. Don't be jealous now. I can still use a brush. And I wouldn't appreciate it. I want to. I can't be arsed with it anymore. Uh, I'd lose access to the ladies' fern if I shaved it off. 88 is it is still in the 80s. It is, but we grew up in the 90s. Like we were barely old enough to go see Jurassic Park in cinema. It was scary for us. We were only little. Thanks, Orca. I do love a good pun. I'm not classing myself as a 2000s child. What was you born? What year? I've seen it in cinema. Yeah, 88 Tina. That's me. Megs is trying to call us 80s children. We grew up in the 90s. We were born in the 80s, but we have no recollection of it. 98. See, there you go. You grew up in the 2000s. Do you remember anything from 98 and 99? Exactly, Tina. 2003. See, Orca's essentially still a child. Yeah, Phil Diamond Fella is the same age as me. Um, I want to be. You're not a 90s child. You're not part of the great generation. The last great generation. You just like to pretend. I didn't give you the full. I just said Phil. I call you Phil all the time, you derp. I'm not going to call you Diamond Fella like you're fucking Lockstock. It's sick to think about all the generation. Yeah, we've been in the 80s, 90s, and the noughts. I don't like calling it noughties. The tens and the 20s. We've been through 50 decades at the age of 38. Um, Donna, they're trying to convince me to go bold. They're telling me to get ChatGPT or Gemini to mock up how gorgeous I would look being a Boldman. You're not as old as us, Tina. You're still 89. Was it 89 you just said? So many pink names. 89. Yeah, yeah. So, yeah, don't worry. We've still got time on you. Snatching babies. Yeah, she's 8 months older than me. Straight out the cradle. Yeah, to be fair, I don't feel 38. I feel the same as I did when I was 28. 85. We've got a leopard. It's the closest thing, or a cheetah, or a lion. I just saw something in the air just then. What was it? Maybe. At least you don't have to deal with toddlers and newborns at 38. Yeah, smart. But it was 13 years ago. Um, 13 years ago, you were probably still at school, Megs. Back from dinner, I have the recipe written down if you want it. Yeah, plop it in the same Discordo. Yeah, the Mardia's sin now. Pair of losers. She was. Never mind. She's not now, that's all that matters. Oh, bamboo. I was going to add bamboo. Bamboo. Some bamboo. I can have some bamboo around here. Do, 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 do. I left school in 2015. 13 years ago, you was 14. Then had to do it in two parts as it's a long recipe. Can alter it if it confuses it. Yeah, no, cheers for that. Remember back when I was 5. Is that because it was last week? A joke. Apologies. be fair, when did you say it was? 2003. So in 2008, yeah, that was 5. Damn. 2008, I'd have been 20. Cool. I went to Disneyland when I was 5. Nice. I went when I was 35. Um, I left school in 2003. There was more. There's a more technical recipe I had, but it would have been confusing. This is simple. Yeah, no, cheers. I'll take a look in a bit. And so much has happened since then. Time flies. Wait, yeah, just goes, gone. Big rock. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do na 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 na. Da na 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 na. Do do. Yeah, and let's just spin you around. Cool. Did you see the parades and taught characters? We did. It was 2022, so it was. So they were still. It was in Florida, so they were still locked down for COVID, and not locked down, but they still required you to wear masks, not outside. So, but like the character interactions were, you couldn't go up to them. They were sort of 10 feet or 6 feet away, sort of thing. But we still saw them walking around and got pictures with them. You go to bed on Monday and wake up on Friday. Yeah. Left school in 2011. That was 15 years ago. I was 23. So I'd finished university. Nice picture with Jasmine. You did. Now my flat smells like Indian. Jasmine in a red outfit. You dirty boy. Let's see how I can spell Formosan black bear. Might have to go a bit higher up. Is that that? Let's see. Let's spell it first and then we can figure out. And then, so that will then, so if I copy that, but go down, and then to the right, so BLACK space BEAR. Perfect. I want to go again and talk to Crush the Turtle. Oh yeah, because it's a bit. It's in that room, isn't it? You can sort of ask it questions. Slave layer. Look, you'd be banned. You. We'll need to go in a bit and call Rat. Yeah, no worries. We can double up these. That would be perfection. I'll be planning on going Disney, but only when the girls remember it. Yeah, it's fine. It is, Daz. It's the final bear. And then we're on to Asia, which is the final destination. Yeah. Yeah, the final stop in our tour of the world. It is, I know. Hey, right, how are you? Change this. Hey, stop. Hey, to good, good, excellent. Yeah, my zoo's going good. I've just finished putting the finishing touches to my Formosan black bear, which is not in fact black. I suppose he is actually, isn't he? But not all black. So you want this bear to be called Bear in the Big Blue House. Where's the? Here he is. I'm gonna have to cap it. There you go. Do we have a light brown bear? We've got a grizzly bear. Not super light brown, but he's lighter brown than the black bear. But you've used it up now, so I'm sorry. You said this bear. He's getting. Yep, getting it done. So we've got Bear County. He will do for me. Point to where I said that bear. I don't know. I must have just in my head it said that bear. Yeah, I've only got a few habitats to go, and I've got 50. Has help. 50, 52, 53, 54 days um, to do what will essentially be this section here. Let's just make sure the work zone includes. Yeah, it does. Cool. I'm hoping they make bears able to climb standard trees. They can currently only climb designated climbing pieces. Can they not even climb the climbable trees? Like these ones? To be fair, I don't even know if he can climb. Um, this guy can climb. I need to do a climbing structure. I just remembered. I don't think I've got any climbable trees, have I? Oh, this one. The cherry blossom. Yeah, no. It doesn't come up as climbable. Yeah, I was gonna do. Isn't there only bear cubs that can climb, like IRL? I'm not too sure. Can you use? Ah, okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure. Not sure. I have to have a someone who's as expert at bears as Milkshake is at rocks. If we do have any bear experts in chat, adults often just don't want to. Maybe. I mean, are you going to tell something this big to climb? Let's see where we can put. I may do it in this little forest. Have a. Their ability depends heavily on their species, weight, and type of tree. Yeah, like people. So adults can. Yeah, I guess so. Pop this here. And you can just have like a little. Do 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 do. And then you can have a, potentially a bridge. No, okay, maybe a platform. Oh, what's this? Wonky with a massive eight people raid. How are you, sir? Thank you very much. How was your stream? I'm good. Awesome.
New follower.
Scared me. Oh, Bam Bam, thanks for the follow. It's all kicking off. We did some good building, finally got some animals in, and had a bit of a quiz night. Oh, that's cool. Was it like a Planet Zoo related quiz night or just like a general knowledge? It is, thank you, Bam Bam. How are you? For those that don't know me, I am, as the name suggests, Davey, or Dave, whichever. I mainly play Planet Zoo, but I am variety-ish. And I'm building the world's largest zoo. All in time for Planet Zoo to release. Yeah, and I'm learning as I go. Animals, movies, kind of quiz night, but I think it might become. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I've been building one singular zoo for the past three 3 months, nearly 3 months. I think I worked out it's about 140 hours I've got in the zoo. Does anyone know what the planet blip is yet? No. They obviously they trademarked a bunch of names, but I think it's just to throw people off the scent. I'm thinking it's got to be something attraction related. It's their bread and butter. It's what they do. Everything they've produced up to now, it might change, but everything they make, they develop, is guest attractions. So it's always been that you build something for guests to look at. What were there? There's loads of them. They did it a while ago as well. It's not that I don't think it's the first time they've done it. There was things like Planet Dinosaur was one of them, which I would be excited to see. A dinosaur not game not bound to the limits of Universal. maybe also open it up to other ages as well, as in like go a bit further and go like saber tooth, mammoth. That'd be pretty cool. Oh no, no. David, give me a second here. Got to take little man outside. Daz's little man. Have you asked him? Yeah, Planet Railway, Planet Festival, not Planet Fitness, although making a gym empire. They aren't having two Dino franchises. You don't know. You do not know. Um, Planet the movies. The movies was a good game, but again, that wasn't. They've just added movies to Planet Coaster 2, so I doubt they would add them to this to have a dedicated movie game. It's more that you can show movies rather than update. There we go. Oh look, they can climb these trees. He is happy. And it also gives them a bit of privacy up in the trees, but you can still see. Straight through, good eye line. Stood here, boom, straight through, good eye line. Stood here, straight through. It's all about the eye lines. Sight lines, eye line, whatever. We'll never get seen. It gets me every time. Oh, Ronald McDonald. I think Planet Festival is a strong contender because, again, it's attraction, guest. I don't think. I don't know. Maybe it will have something else, but none of those are like this or coaster though. I mean, what do you think it could be? Less buildy. They're they're allowed buildy and more management. I don't know. You could, yeah, I know what you mean. Um, which makes me think why. I understand what you're saying about dinosaurs, but I think that this new planet game, is years away. Um, I would argue they haven't started development on it, with them doing obviously Zoo 2 and still supporting Planet Coaster 2 and Jurassic World. I would say we're years away, to the point where Jurassic World will no longer be supported. Yeah, exactly. You can't really then say, yeah, water parks, because they have them and they're done well in Planet Coaster 2 as well. So I honestly think dinos, and they just pull away from Universal. See, I think they wouldn't. I think that'd be a bad mistake. They tried to do cartoony with this game in the beginning, and everyone hated it. I think the people will be cartoony, the same as they always are, but I think if they did dinos, they'd be super realistic rather than Jurassic dinos. Like the Dilophosaurus didn't look like the Dilophosaurus in Jurassic Park, but we can't have a real one because Universal. I'd love to have a 7-foot tall Dilophosaurus, but we're not allowed. I'd love to have a baby T-Rex have sort of downy feathers, and then lose them in a older age. But yeah, they're sort of tied. Like I say, I get what you're saying, but it also makes more sense that it is Jurassic World, Planet Dino, because it fits the theme of Coaster and Zoo. Too similar, guys. This and Coaster still looks alike. Yeah, but like with Planet Zoo 2, the animals will be not hyper realistic, but more realistic. People didn't like the cartoony lion in this game because it looks derpy. People would love dinos from what I've seen because Universal have screwed over Frontier on more than one occasion, delayed their content and updates, and Frontier have gotten shit for it. Plus, Prehistoric Kingdom gets called Planet Zoo with dinosaurs. Yeah, that's it. Like that, I just think it is logical. I don't think they would do Planet Museum, although it is possible. But I think 2 Point Museum just does it too well that it would be compared too much. Having drinky drinks. The water's over there, mate. Silly bear. The fact they have trademarked Planet Dinosaurs means it isn't possible. It is possible. Yeah. And like I say, I think it's years and years away. I'm talking like 20. I'd say even 2029. To the point where Jurassic World 3 is not supported anymore. Because if you think they had Planet Zoo was what 20, so they had Coaster in 2016, then 2 years was Jurassic World 1, and then Planet Zoo a year later, and then they had Planet Coaster 2 in 2024. So they had obviously F1 Manager and Jurassic World 2 in between, but the recent sort of one game like this a year is not a pattern. It's not the normal. Yeah, they were super strict. Universal was super strict with Jurassic World 1. Um, like you couldn't, yeah, like you say, you couldn't build anything. Jurassic World Evolution 3 is very much like these games, which is where I feel that natural evolution is going. Was an evolution joke. This water deep enough for a fishy? No. Instantly, no. What was some of their older trademarks if we think they could come before a possible planet dinosaur? Oh, swim. Were the older ones the likes of Festival and needs don't worry about it. At the end of the day, I think we'll see how Planet Zoo 2 goes. At the minute, it's looking promising. I don't think they would Planet Coaster to the community again. They've already, the amount of animals they've revealed already is already above base game roster for this. Which was the main complaint with Coaster 2, is that it was so stripped compared to what had come before. So I don't think they're in the market to screw themselves over again. They almost yeah. It just didn't. From memory, it was so stripped back from Planet Coaster 2, and I know that they could from 1. I know obviously they can't, as they're developing the game. Planet Coaster 1 is still receiving updates, so it's not like you can do them. It's that problem that like City Skylines had. They're in development at the same time as new content's already coming out, so they have to reach a point where they have to release the game. They can't just wait and update it with every single thing. But it was really, really pared back. So it wasn't very well optimized. Had a lot of driver issues, and yeah, it was buggy as well as not having all of like even the base game coasters from Planet Coaster 1 weren't in it, so people just felt a bit cheaped out, a bit ripped off. They've fixed it since, and they've almost sort of, I would say they've turned it around basically. They've done a Sean Murray with it, but not to the extent where people are now begging for Planet Coaster 3 like they are for the next Hello Games. Okay, so old Transport Soccer, Railway City, Planet City, nah, golf, building a golf resort maybe, Planet Prison, Prison Architect style, Planet Racing, Planet Railway could be pretty cool, like Transport Fever sort of thing. And then new resort, that'd be a good one. Festival, I could see that. Farm, I could sort of see that, but maybe. Vacation would be a good one. I think vacation, festival, resort, planet prehistoric, if they want to push, step on the toes of prehistoric kingdom. Um, See, I think fantasy, dragon, mythical could all be decent. Like, imagine this, but you have like elves or leprechauns, or resort does make sense. Building a massive hotel, you've got your ski areas, you've got like a big snowboarding area over here, you've got a beach over here. There, that yeah, resort could be a good one. You're right. I've made my own resort here. Maybe that's where they got the inspiration from it. You never know. Are you staring each other out? I think you better relax, boys and girls. Yeah, you're still there. Got some lily I can just plop. I just counted your frames. Yeah, it's like a team slideshow at that point. It's at 30, 32. When I'm staring at that. I want too many. Just a couple here and there. Yeah, just something like that. Look up. Oh, that was horrific. No, it's still 36. So it's still calculating everything in the background. If I zoom out, 30. Yeah, yeah. It's just having to calculate absolutely everything. Right now, let's group everything. No. There we go. 2,000 objects, pretty much. And what was in there? Just over 1,000. Just and that one. So 1,000. Cool. Um, oh, let's get some. Can I recolor these benches? I can. It's that time, sadly, have a wonderful rest of the stream. Yeah, no, thank you as well. Thanks for popping in, and I will see you tomorrow. Have a good evening. Let's recolor. Not live tomorrow, so yeah, no. Oh yeah, I remember now. Yeah. No worries. Well, I might see you tomorrow evening if you're around. I'll be streaming. But if not, don't worry, obviously. But I will see you Friday. Select these. Brilliant. Hope you have a good day tomorrow, though. Spoken to Ratbag. Thank you, and zoo stuff tomorrow. Yes. I didn't know. Forgot all about it. Apologies. Spoken to Ratbag now to chill and watch. Watch anti-sickness meds. Wait for anti-sickness meds and pain meds to kick in. Hopefully soon. I will watch it. Where was it? Like on PlayStation's channel or? Make sure this is VESA mounted correctly. Perfect, thank you. What a hero. As antibiotics are making me feel rubbish this week, why I need anti-sickness tablets. Antibiotics taste vile as it is liquid. That's gross. I don't envy you. Hopefully they do start working soon. Remember, always finish your antibiotic whole thing. That's what people are saying about this Netflix thing next week. Imagine if it was like some Netflix deep dive and it's 1 minute 20 seconds of GTA. I had more from leaks this week. Dog Bush, Dog the Bounty Hunter. Can't make me 6 hours. Yeah, I'm potentially thinking about waiting because I play for garbage Netflix. It won't even be in flipping full HD. I just hope it clears up and I don't end up in hospital. Yeah, fingers crossed. Had a similar ear infection years ago. Damn. Yeah, hopefully these work. Do I have any bear statues? You are a bear. Spectacled bear. What are you? Come on. Chop chop. Southeast Asia and sun bear, grizzly bear. Oh, so I don't have a black bear. Do you look like this guy? Have you seen this man? What do you reckon? Could I get away with using that guy? 27th? 28th? Something like that. Ew, Netflix. How dare you? Do you know what? It's so August the 27th, so next Thursday. Um, 8 p.m. British Standard Time, so 6 hours ahead from that. So 9, 10, 11, 12, 2 a.m. So you were close. Davy Bear first thing when he wakes up. Just like that. Wonder if Netflix even paid them, because Netflix get nothing from the Super detail, get it in there. Yeah, the only it gets Do you know what? I'm going to use it. Can't stop me. Can I recolor it? No, it's a big shiny bear. Um, yeah, it's purely just for the people that, for some reason, don't know about GTA. Cool. Firecracker. What is that? Is it like sweet potato with tuna and cheese? Deep dive the heart. Yeah, cool. Cheers. I'll watch that. I was thinking about that, but I'd usually want them to be reversed. Usually, sometimes they do the reverse. So you could have the fact that he's facing one way. Like if, yeah, usually I would, but the fact he's facing the same way and I can't scale him makes me just want one. Um, yeah, I think it's with the, is it the grey seal? Yeah, you can have the reverse of him, so they're both coming in together. They do it with other statues, but obviously not this one. All these statues they do, and then not one of a black bear. Never mind. Yeah, even this guy. Sculpture. Yeah, look, mirrored. That's it. They do all these mirrored. not a bear. So it's a bit annoying. No consistency. So forces me to have no consistency. But hey oh, we march on. So now we're into Asia territory. What do you think first? Let's put up a imaginary poll. I could do a real poll. Let's see how this works. It's not going to work, but here we go. This isn't what I was doing, but let's do 2 hours of gift sub discount. Why not? Anything to save money. I've lost what I was doing now. Poll. Manage polls. New poll. Which animal? So let's have a look. Do. Asia, Africa, North and South America. Might watch Chicago Fire. I haven't really given it a chance before, but it's been seeing loads of clips for the show. Go for it. I've watched any of those kinds of shows. Okay. Right. Let's just do those. Boom. That or the rookie. My wife's addicted to the rookie at the minute. Dr. Drakis with a 7 stream streak. What a hero. There's a poll you should be able to see when it ended, and it was Japanese macaque. I'm good, thank you. How are you? Feel like doing the macaque. Let's first of all try and there we go. Let's pop you onto there. Maybe do the Japanese macaques here. This end, I know you missed out. Just took a trip over to Jack Stream. Oh, is just Jack streaming, making some amazing bass, amazing zoo, no doubt. Just blazing. 420. Well, 2136. Just blazing. Yeah, I might do Japanese macaques here. How is how is his how's his zoo coming along, Tina? His last ever zoo. Oh, he's at the stage I'm at where I'm just finishing my last zoo in Planet One. Planet One. Planet One. Planet Zoo One. It's the end of an era. Kind of sad, but also, yeah, definitely. The future. Let me just save this. Yeah. So, what have you been up to today, Dr. Drakis? I'll be glad when I don't have to deal with this anymore. I've already decided. I don't know if I said it last stream, but I've already decided I'm going smaller, more focused. Like focus like these builds, like this guy here and this guy here and even this guy here. Smaller, focused, more detail. Even the grizzly bears, like the amount of detail I put, could have even more detail. Look at this swimmy little boy. Just give him a big hug. Especially this, to be fair, the detail that I've put into. I know it's not as good as some. I'm super aware of that, but for me, it's good. I'm learning. I'm a learning machine. Working, just played a bit of Pal World while hanging out in Pause's stream. Oh, nice. I was in Pause's stream as well. Um, a little Bridgerton people she was making looked amazing. Can't decide what I'm going to do as my last project. So many plans and ideas. Yeah, you should stream your last project. Think, yeah, no worries, Megs. Hope you're hope you get some good rest. And if you're at work tomorrow, I hope it's not shitty. Falling for the same trap I fell for, the more you build, you're going to look back at. I already do that. I can do it right now. Look at that. Garbage. Kangaroos. Garbage. Like, who would think this would be suitable for 10 kangaroos? Cassowaries. Like, I used to think they're not bad by any stretch, but um, they're so small. And they took a while as well. Like something this, especially like these, where I was like placing rocks for the meerkats. Um, yeah, it's just not even grouped. So how good it is. Just silliness. Not silliness, but that's the plan. No, not work, but I only got 4 shifts left. Oh my god. The dream. But I hope you have a good day anyway. No doubt I'll speak to you. 15 stream Tina. Amazing. Well done. That's the plan. I was thinking African, and then I wanted to make a spooky one with the Twilight Pack. Ooh, like raccoons. But then I wanted to make new Nordic / Arctic Zoo. Ah, okay. Like elk. Yeah. Is there elk? No. There's moose, though, isn't there? Moose. Could have some moose. Because look, there you are. Right here. Pow. Yeah, you could do some moosies. Meese. My laptop's going to look. Right. Let's think about these macaques. Okay, let's have a think. Oh my goodness, you scared me. Oh, Mr. Jack himself. Look at this guy. What a hero. Hey, Jack, how are you? How did your stream go?
New
Oh
follower.
my goodness. New followers. Oh my god. Stop.
New follower.
Oh my goodness.
New follower.
Jesus. Jack, what a hero.
New
Look at this.
follower.
Oh my god. Thank you, Sujaksu, Adam, Stephanie, and Luke for the follows. That's very, very kind of you. I finally got to repay a raid. Oh, what a hero. How's the stream been going? It's been going great, thank you. Yeah, no. Hey, Gray, how are you? I saw you follow earlier today. Thanks for that as well. It's good. Yeah. No, I'm all good. Yeah, I've just finished off the Formosan black bears, so they are super happy in their habitat. And I'm moving on to Japanese macaques. I won't finish them today, but I'll get a good go at it. So yeah, the idea with these guys, they've just got like this little mountain in the back. They've got their cave, little waterfall. Every build has to have a waterfall. I can't go too long without building a waterfall. And they sort of share a little plot of land with the pandas, which I finished off last stream. Oh, what was the plan, Jack? Anyway, I have to go to bed early tonight. It's right back coming for us, so I will love and leave. Yeah, no, thanks for popping in, Mel. Have a good night, and I hope you feel better. Love that. Looks very pretty with you. Yeah, I wanted it to be just have a bit of contrast. It's all trees that they would. What I try and do is find out what trees they would have in their sort of environment. And I also try to so if you were a guest looking here, you've got a good sight to the back. Here, you've got a good sight to the back here. So it's all about sort of line of sight. With the pandas, again, something similar. You can sort of see right to the back, straight through the trees there. If you're here, you can see straight through to the trees there. Yeah, all about line of sight. But then when you zoom out, it's still dense enough that the animals can feel safe. But yeah, no, welcome in. I am Davey, as you will have guessed by now. I do mainly stream Planet Zoo Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Tuesday, Thursday, I do a little bit of something else at the minute. bit of real world, but yeah, always open to more suggestions for more games. I love your style. Oh, thank you. It's a big zoo, as you can see when I zoom out. Um, the first time Jack came in, he was laughing at how long it took to save the game each time. It's struggling. But I've only got save it. Okay, I do need to save it. So yeah, here we go. Peace out, big man. Gonna watch a video. Yeah, no. Cheers, Phil. See you later. Find a new book. Yeah. So, how have you all been today? Tina said, Jack, that this is you're sort of there we go, planning your last zoo build. It's a bit sad, isn't it? Like your last Planet Zoo. Um, this will obviously be my last Planet Zoo build. I've only got one area left to do, Asia, which will be Japanese macaques, palace cat, orangutan, tiger. Yeah, yeah, it is sad, but it's the new frontier is zooming ever closer. Yeah, do it. One type of zoo. Oh, do you mean like an aquatic zoo or like just for bears, just for cats? Is that like the kind of thing you're going for, like one theme? Going jungle, concrete jungle. I did see your stream title was that. That's awesome. That's really cool. I'm just in the thought stage of how to start this macaque. I've got ideas of how I want it to be. Um, yeah, this is basically when I first started streaming. There's macaque now, yeah. So there's the black bears are there. So for Bear County, we've got Formosan black bear, red panda, grizzly, sun bear, and although not a bear, but I didn't want him to feel left out, the red panda. He's got like a nice little zone around here. There he is. Yeah, I try to do as much as I can with the builds. Um, like I do love a sunken build as well. Um, so the sun bear, they're sunken down. The grizzly, bit of both. So they're both sunken here, but they also are eye level here. So the idea was that it was a valley with the river running through it, and then you can see sort of like sight lines down there. That's where they would typically walk. He's just chilling here, catching some salmon. Yeah. So I'm thinking for the macaques, I want something similar to potentially this. I want them to have like a mountain, a raised area with like the natural hot
New
springs. Oh my
subscriber.
goodness. Tina. Thanks for the sub, Tina. Oh, very kind of you. So I want it two tiered. So we'll have potentially enjoy your new hat. You're now the proud owner of a pirate's tricorn. Wear it with pride. So I might sink this area and then have this area as like the mountain, or the other way around, because this is, I suppose the staff path is here. Please feel free to shout any ideas out as well. This is always the most difficult part, how to start a build. I know I've got it in my head. They spend a lot of time in natural hot springs in the Japanese mountains. So I do want, maybe I do it similar to this, where the staff entrance is through the mountain. They have a mountain, a raised up area with their hot springs, and then have it sunk down similar to the Sun Bear down here where they have their forest. So mountain down to forest. Cut this bit off, make it a bit more square, maybe? Sounds decent. Sounds good in my head, anyway. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Okay. Yeah, let's do it. Mountain. So let's get the terrain up. Let's do it as. Let's do it square. So the way I'm going to do it is. Yeah. So square the mountain up here and then sink it down here. And I might cap it off there. So, yeah. Cool. Let's do that. Let's see, we can always play around. So, if we do that, I don't want it too tall. Let's lower that down a bit. Then the idea is we smooth it out to make it more of a mountain. Do that. Let's do that. Let's do this. Let's do that. It's a bit rough, but mountains are. And let's do all a bit there. So that's the peak. But then let's. So this will be where the hot springs are. And then some more hot springs here. Good thing there's a roof. What do you mean? This is what it's going to look like. Do you not like it, Drakis? Do you not think it looks amazing? What are you trying to say? Straight line. The vision. How dare you? How dare you, sir? Nah, that's yeah, you know what I'm going for. So we'll do that there, there, and there. Cool. And then yeah, I will. start and roughen it up. Would an island be an idea? Possibly. What are you thinking? As in having like a moat around the enclosure, similar to like this kind of style, do you think? Have like a mountain in the middle with the hot springs? Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Okay, yeah, cool. I'll do that. I'm easily swayed. Looks clean. Yeah, yeah. Okay, let's just narrow this. Maybe 10? It was before, basically. Let's do... Okay. Don't know how much it'll let me... Keep that there. Let's... Yeah. Okay. Plop. Plop. I'll sort the mountain out in a sec. Don't worry. Let's just get the moat in first. Okay. So then that means let's flatten this out. You enjoying the music there, Drac? Is it matching the vibe you've got going? Oh, hey, Soul Sister. Is it Train that did it? Cool. Island complete. Let's just pull this out a little bit. And there was a point where they kept playing it daily, so you get stuck at some point. Yeah. Okay. So we'll have water. Obviously, rocks and bits and bobs. Can macaques swim? Potentially. Does it say? I can have 50. Awesome. Guests can interact with them. Okay. At least 8. That's what I like to hear. Hey QA guy, how are you? I'm good, thank you. Yeah, that was a stupid question, wasn't it, Gray? Can they swim? No, they just drown a lot. After I just spoke about how I wanted a hot spring as well. Okay, let's re-add the mountain. So if I do a bridge across here, then I can tunnel. That's fine. So peak of the mountain will be like there. Then we'll have no, too high up. Let's do some springs here, and then a waterfall into some lower springs, and then this can be their jungle. Hot springs are no swimming pool though. Yeah, I suppose they're pretty shallow. Smooth it out. Smooth it out. Smooth. 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 But I think primates, Japanese macaques, and proboscis are the ones who like water. Yeah, capuchins do not, as I found out. But they can definitely jump over it. Right, cool. And then it's just not as wide. Just help. Brilliant, we just got rid of the slope. Yeah, well, that'll do. Rocks will help. Trust the process. Right, so let us carve out some pools. Don't know how deep they need it. How deep is that? How deep is your love? You know what I hate? How The distance between the water levels in this game is infuriating. Let me set the level as like here. I know that it goes all the way around, but it's like, oh, it needs to be this high or the shallowest thing in the world, and then you just get a massive gap. Planet Zoo 2, save me. I hate it. It is stupid. It's a dumb mechanic. Look how high up that is. Crazy. Stupido. It is stupido. So it was this high. Just need to do this. Uh, but a shirt like concrete wall should keep. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Concrete wall all the outside. Also found an interesting fact on Google. Found in Southeast Asia, these clever monkeys regularly dive into coastal walks and mangroves to hunt for crab, fish, and shellfish. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Like that. My game. Crab eating macaque. And then I don't want it. See, look at that. It's like there or there. And that's their bottom pool. Stupido. So it needs to be like. God. I guess there. I don't want it too high up. This. Have a put. Yeah, exactly. Puddle or ocean? What do you want? Can I have something reasonable? No. Look it up. This game sometimes tests me. Guess I'll have to go. For the higher one. How high is the bank on the other side if it's too high? Yeah. And suddenly, underwater. There, that'll do. Yeah, I'll just push this a little bit here. So it's more of a pool. Yeah. Watch this be like super too deep for them, and they just cannot sit on the side and debate life. Well, I'm going to make this one a little bit shallower. Ideally, I need a little macaque puppet. I can see how deep is your love. Let's do that. First and foremost, let's get the macaques in. I'm not going to do the. There will be a bridge. How could I do it? So let's do the habitat, and then I can figure out the way in. If we do it, and then time for old nullable. Have you used the flatten to terrace? It flattens to shallow pools. Yeah, but sometimes it doesn't quite go low enough where I can do a shallow pool. Or it just kind of does that. Stretch.
New follower.
Thank you, L. Is that L Rose? Thank you for the follow. Yeah, it kind of does that. It does work for most of the time, Grey, but sometimes if you've already got a bit of terrain deformation, it just kind of looks a bit jank. It's probably my own fault because of how much I've raised and deformed the terrain already. So I'll accept full responsibility for that. Because I've used it in most of my other habitats for like small little drinking water. How are you, El, by the way? Thank you for the follow. It's very kind of you. I'll also hydrate before Tina smacks me on the hand. Good job. No. Again, that's something I usually do as well. I had a reference for the black bears that I was loosely following, but this is all purely in my head. Or it's either I have a reference like this, a solid idea like the valley or the Zen garden, or it's based off real zoos that I've been to, like the Capuchins, or like this sort of cheetah lookout is from the Yorkshire Wildlife Park in England. They have a little lookout over a cat habitat. So it's usually one or the other, but this I am just purely winging it. Maybe I should look at something. Yeah. Again, like the dry moats, that was purely winging it. But yeah, I usually have a good idea in my head how I want it to look. But when I've got sort of this many animals, the creative juices start to waver. Oh, actually, I want this to be like back here, don't I? Yeah, otherwise, if it's there, it's just going to immediately moan that they're. Yeah, okay. Could I name a macaque Harland? Of course you can. What I'll do is I'll do the barrier. I'll get them into the zoo, and then yeah, I'll name one of them. 100%. Monkey Harland. Is that like a Monkey Island sort of reference, or Harland the football player? Because it kind of sounds like Monkey Island. It's my name in Jack's Discord. Ah, amazing. Yeah, it's because there's an overhang on this bit, so I could it'd probably be easier to just smooth the edges, wouldn't it? Yeah, I'll do that. Getting late. I only have to do it for this bit. The rest of it can be no, I need it because it can go under the bridge. Yeah, so I'll need it anyway. Apparently, I sound like him. Oh, okay. Like a Norwegian Yorkshireman. Ah, I see. Also from Norway, and Harland is a big star in our house. Hey, Vulcan. You live in Norway. So look at these Norway friends. Whoopsie. Silly of me. Not a problem. How are you, Vulcan? You having a good day? When I speak English, I have a Dutch accent, so that's okay. I'll be your token American friend. We've got lots of Americans. We've got Sandwich, Greyhammer. I had someone in earlier, Orca. From whereabouts in America are you from, Grey? Yeah, man, I'm good, just tired. I'm guessing working? So I love Norway too. I want to return someday. I have to rethink where I do this path. Which isn't the path? Is it too close? Okay. Oh no. So, Alabama, so deep south. Oh, nice. Flemish family. Oh, that's cool. Bring my lingual primary jam and coffee. Yeah, definitely. Not really had a break since 9 a.m. Jeez. Well, yeah, pull up a chair, get relaxed. Make sure you're all good though first. If you need to hop off and get yourself sorted before, then yeah, do it. But I'm glad to have you here, as always, Vulcan. However, isn't kind of gross. There we go. Knew we could figure that out. Cool. And then they can walk in. I'll have like this is the back. There's like a hut or something. So close to playing Planet Zoo today, and then I bottled it and played Shadow of Mordor instead. Still a good game. Yeah, I think Sandwich. He's from like Midwest, like area. I know Boulder Megs is from like around Colorado. I lost what I was doing. Oh yeah, getting the macaque. Yeah, let's get the macaque now. So this is Japanese macaque. And let's. So I need 8 of them. Not a problem. 1, 2, 3, 4. Refresh. 5. Davey, I'm going to go to bed. Hope you have a good rest of your stream. Of course, thank you, Sujaksu, if that's how you pronounce that. I may just call you Harland from now. Macaques are going in. You will have Harland as one of them. But thank you for stopping after the raid, and thank you for the follow. It's massively appreciated. Jack is a true gentleman. Back. Awesome. How was? Didn't hear you respond. No, that's fine. How was Shadow of Mordor? I always forget which one that is. Is it the first one or the second? Apparently, you can't get here. You can't walk down these paths. Can we get that over there, please? I've not been to Alabama, but I've been to Florida. I'd love to go to all across America, to be honest. Every part of it intrigues me. Can we pick up this macaque? You gonna do it? No? Lazy. Three tiers. Alabama has the highest freshwater fish and turtle biodiversity. That's amazing. Come. So is that? Oh no, you can do it. You did it. Well done. Hey, elephants. Go, macaques, go. We're doing it. Oh look, they can get up as well. Perfect. I think we have like 34. That's crazy. So, is that like freshwater turtles? Do they exist? Apologies if they don't. Oh, he's injured already. Oh, look at you, you little daredevil. You're going to get flooded now, mate. What's the game? Get flooded, little man. Fresh and salt. Shadow of Mordor is the first one. Ah, okay. That's the one I played the most of. They can swim, Tina. It's okay. Look. See? There he is. He's fine. Right. First, this guy is no longer Nobuyuki. He is Harland. In honor of our new friend, Fujitsu. Fresh and saltwater turtles. Oh, that's cool. So, do you live near the coast enough, or close enough to the coast, should I say, where you can sort of go and, if I remember, Alabama has not any coastline or small coastline. It's about 4 hours. Jesus. In 4 hours, I'd be in a different country. That's one of the things I like about America. Just the vastness of it. That you can be. We have a small coastline. Ah, okay. Yeah, I was thinking it was a little bit further up. That's cool though. Yeah, in 4 hours I'd be in France, possibly the Netherlands. Yeah, it's the fact that the US is so huge that you can be like, oh, I'll go to Miami, Florida, or I'll go to the Rockies. I'll go up to like Washington and Oregon, um, to like the Pacific Northwest, which is where I would love to visit. Like those, just when you see like the pictures of like the roads, or just all the huge like pine and fir trees either side of the road, they're just absolutely massive. And then you've got like the rocky coastline. Oh, like Twin Peaks kind of vibes. Love it. Or you could go to like San Francisco, become homeless. You could go to New York, just be pure city. Maine, and get attacked by clowns. So much. Like, uh, all the national parks are just probably bigger than England as well. Florida cuts off a lot of what. Ah, okay. Yeah, see, I thought you was just above Florida. So, like, Florida's here, and you were like here. So, I live in the foothills of the Appalachians. I've heard. I mean, sometimes when you go down like a little TikTok rabbit hole, you hear a lot of stories about the Appalachians. Is it as creepy as it's made out to be? Like, will you get killed by a skinwalker? Oh, damn. Okay, so that's nice. They can paddle in that. It's a shame I can't pick you up. Yeah, they're creepy. Oh man. See that even that intrigues me. I'd love to spend a night safely in a cabin in the Appalachian Mountains just to, see what's what. So you see, I thought the Appalachians was like northeast more rather than south. I always had it in my head that just because of the creepiness, that it was more like Maine, sort of north of New York, kind of. Looking for, yeah, they're going to happen, Tina. You can see the vision already. Not a skinwalker, but a lot of isolated people with their own cultures. Right, okay. Just as scary, though. Stretches pretty much all of south to north. Ah, okay, that's probably where I've got it in my head then. Um, yeah, I was thinking it was like, yeah, like Maine and sort of. Is it what else is around there? Is it like New Hampshire and stuff like that? A lot of moonshiners. Oh yeah, it is. Damn. Okay, so I've just Google Maps Appalachian Mountains, and it is literally from the middle of Alabama. Which, when you highlight Alabama, that beach looks insane. Um, all the way up to sort of past Nova Scotia. I didn't know they were that big. That's crazy. Like through New York State, through Pennsylvania. Damn. I'm going to visit soon, Gray. Get your cornbread ready and your sweet Alabama tea and that southern Alabama hospitality. Right, okay. What do you want? You want to be able to climb, no problem. You don't want as much soil, but yeah, you want snow. So let's get a. Is it a facility or is it a habitat thing? A cooler. Cooler. So you go there, 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 there. Come on. Come on. There, 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 there. And this can be the snowy region. Right, now let's set the temperature for these guys. What temperature did they like again? Minus 15. Okay, so minus 5 will do. Minus 5. This one at the top of the mountain, that could be a little bit colder. Isolated people sounds like the film Wrong Turn. Yeah, it does as well. Special, special. That's it. Huh? Huh? I'm in there. Go. Be a J. Go. Is that enough? No, 0%. Okay, hold on. It probably needs to play to cool down a bit. Boom, and just like that, you've got snow. Not enough snow. No problem. Let's extend the snow. Doo-boo. How much snow do they want again? Oh, 27, that's enough. And they want maybe a bit more grass. What I'll do is I'll do all of this grass, and then I'll paint where their sort of walky bits will be. Are you doing a vote for every animal from now on? Potentially, yeah. The animals are sort of set in stone, but I'll vote for what people want to see next. So it'll be a choice of like cat, orangutan, tiger, or maybe something else. I know I want orangutan to finish off my WWF centre, and I know I want palace cat, and I know I want tiger, but maybe if I finish all that, then something else could pop in if we've got the time and the space. They're just the basic animals I want to get in to the zoo. I love cats too, hence my love of Bobby. He was here a second ago, but he's run away somewhere to be a jerk. Do 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 do. Bloop 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 bloop. Enrichment. You can. That's too big. You can have a fruit spike tree on the edge of a forest here and here. Here. Suspended as in this should be suspended. Upside down. You can have some frozen fruit on your shores. Then let's get toys. He doesn't know. He's a bit of a bugger at the minute. He used to always come. I think it's the hot weather. So hopefully, as it cools down, he will start to venture back inside. How do they? They just literally trickle water. Yeah. And then keyboard. I'll put some. When I do their climbing, I'll put some toys on top of the climbing. I miss the especially with it being, I guess, really consistent for you, Tina. I'd miss the snow too. Okay, so let's think about this. I want this to be almost like a gatehouse. Do they need? So they need climbables, which I was going to do around here in their forest. So yeah, so this is the kind of thing I was thinking for their forest. There. So the Japanese mountains, as they're coming down, you got all these the trees like this, but they obviously also have a lot of snow. Yeah, like this. Look at that environment. Just copy and stick that over my stream and be like, done. I feel that all I ever bring up in here is kids, food, and weather has to do with my village of 85. No. You also bring up that you're ill all the time. Don't forget that. I'm hoping, though, Tina, that you start and feel well enough to whack a stream up. That'd be incredible. That'd be amazing. I'd love to see that. I'm guessing they like Japanese maple. Yep. So, yeah. Okie dokie. Me too. I'm tired of waiting. Yeah. Be awesome. No kisses. Let's turn blueprints off and go for East Asia. Yeah, I want some of these clay tiled roofs. And I will go for the dry stone panel because it's gorgeous. So dry stone. And first of all, let's put the door in. Gonna finish this building and then see where we're at with time. How could you ever tell? What the picture idea? Just sticking it on, just blowing it up and putting it like here. We'll try and get started when Daniel takes the kids with him to work this week. Oh yeah, do it. Again, this is just a small little gatehouse. And oh yeah, that they're like Japanese maples, I know. It's just a sense that I have sometimes for animals. It's incredible. So it's pretty darn perfect. And is that all the way? It's almost like I planned that. Of course, yeah. Can I sneak one of these in though? I can right here. Thinking more here. Oh, I can. Perfection. Actually, because of the wall, isn't it? The path, the proximity to the. See how this will work. Can you get in that? No, probably not. No problem. Let's just flatten the terrain. I'm normally a lot more organized with my builds, Gray. I think this possibly your first time being here. You're like, the fuck is this guy doing? Unfollow. Especially with some of your builds that I've seen. This game hates me. I'm feeling a rage building up in me. In you? Why? What's up? At my my inability to make a simple enclosure. can always do a keep a bit. Juggle with that, aren't I? It's just need some serenity. Okay. Is it going to work now? No, of course not. The only place it'll work is here. Brilliant. May as well not have it this wide then. What's the point? Feel like I'm messing too much. Yeah, let's just keep it wide because they do need shelter. Okay, let's get the roof on. So the roof, I'm thinking if I can figure it out. Just see how this looks. Then we do maybe. Nope. It would. You're right. And that's why I'm going to reverse it. But if that was a little bit wider. Yeah, I'm just going to do that. Fortunately, can't do it with these corners, but I can do this. There. D. Can I? No. I was going to say, can I recolor? But obviously not. Just like a little outpost. One day. Oh, one day. Little Japanese macaque. What's the difference? You've got your hands together. You got your arms folded. Adorable. That can be part of the the thingy. Yep. Cool. Right. Lights, camera, action. Yeah, no problem, Tina. No problem at all. Look at that, just freeballed it. Boom. What kind of rocks do I have for these guys? It's a shame I can't cover them in snow. I know you can get the grass. It's okay. I was thinking, can you get the yeah, this is snow rocks. That's perfect. That's what I was thinking. I was thinking more like you can get the that little square grass patch, can't you? I was thinking, could you get that? Okay, it is pretty late. I'm going to leave it there for now. Trust the vision. Trust the process. Next time we'll order this and obviously plop all the decorations we need. Once upon a time, this and this looked as bad as that does now. Even my polar bear diorama looked bad once upon a time. So you've got to trust the process. This is where everyone's like, yeah, they still look bad. But trust the, trust the process. And now let's take 30 minutes to save. Thanks, QA guy. I appreciate that. This is what I have to deal with. My PC is no slouch. Please, Planet Zoo, be better optimized. For Zoo 2, I mean. It surely will be because Planet Coaster 2 and Jurassic World run fine on my computer. No, Tina. Thanks you for the subscription. Thanks, Gray, for popping in. I am usually better, but I'm still learning as well. I've only got 200 and just over 200 hours in this game. Let's have a look. Actually, yeah, yeah, there. 237 hours I've got in the game. 140, 50 of those are this zoo. So it's always learning, always learning. Oh, always accept feedback as well. Feel free to provide any feedback about anything. I know I'm not that great, but I think from first enclosure to like these kind of enclosures where we've got a nice little see-through glass wall. Um, to yeah, like two enclosures like this. I'm learning. Take that. Go buy another balloon. Right. If Jack is still here, thank you again for the huge raid. It was amazing. Thank you, Wonky, as well, for the huge raid. Also amazing. Thank you to everyone who followed today. It has made my day. Honestly, has. The support has it's always phenomenal. So, with that in mind, I am going to raid the most chill guy playing the most stressful game. Not the most stressful game, but a stressful game. Um, Tina will know who the chillest guy ever is. So let's pop on over to Broccoli. You probably all know him anyway, but he's incredible. I love the guy. Um, Again, thank you for everything. It's truly an honour for me. I'll be back tomorrow, probably play RimWorld or something else. It ended badly last time. I lost one of my 3 colonists. So, yeah, stick around. Let's read Broccoli Rob. If you don't know him, you'll love him straight away. So, thank you again. Catch you all tomorrow. Bye bye.